Picture this: Alice, a small-town librarian, living a quiet life of solitude amongst the hushed whispers of her beloved books. She spends her days nestled quietly among the towering shelves, her fingers tracing the worn spines of well-loved stories, their tales as familiar to her as her own heartbeat. Her life is a symphony of soft rustling pages, the tender creaking of book bindings, and the heavy silence of a world lost in ink and parchment. Alice is not merely a passive resident of this literary realm, she is its gatekeeper, a guide for those brave enough to venture into this world of words. With skilled deftness she navigates the labyrinth of knowledge, her intuition guiding her to the right book for each visitor. In this peaceful sanctuary, Alice finds comfort. It's a place far removed from the constant chatter of the outside world, a haven where she can escape into the lives of characters, brave and flawed, wandering through worlds both beautiful and terrifying. The library is as much a part of her as her own skin, its rhythms echoing her heartbeats, its silence a mirror of her tranquility. Her hands move with practiced ease through the organized chaos, the faint scent of aged paper acting as a constant comforting companion. Her past, a complicated tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow, is tucked away, hidden from sight. With every passing day its details grow fainter, its colors less vibrant. In her solitude she has chosen to let it become a whispered echo, reverberating in the quiet corners of her being, but never quite reaching the surface. Every day is a new opportunity to lose herself in this world of stories, to forget about the chains of her past, and embrace the freedom her books provide. Her past, a faded memory she had meticulously packed away in the deepest corners of her mind. Then, one fateful evening, as she walks home through a leisurely route through a dimly lit park, she accidentally stumbles upon a rambunctious group of unruly teenagers. She is instantly gripped by an inexplicable sensation, a chilling premonition that stretches its icy fingers around her heart and sends a shudder down her spine. Her heart starts thumping in her chest, echoing the rhythm of fear that has suddenly awakened within her. The park that she has frequently walked through, the one that was often bathed in the gentle glow of the moonlight, now seems unfamiliar and ominous. The trees, once her friends, now cast eerie, contorted shadows that seem to dance and twist with every flickering beam from the distant streetlight. The whispers of the wind that once soothed her now seem to carry a sinister melody that makes her skin crawl. She observes the teenagers are lost in their own cacophonous world, their loud laughter and reckless banter piercing the otherwise calm night. She notices the unabashed arrogance in their youthful eyes, the reckless abandon that comes with the invincibility of teenage years. She wishes she could turn back time, to choose a different path, but her house is just around the corner, and this is the only way home. A feeling of vulnerability envelops her as she tries to blend in with the darkness around her, praying fervently to be invisible to their prying eyes. She contemplates calling someone for help, but realizes her phone is at home, charging. Her now is her courage, and a hopeful prayer that they would be too engrossed in their juvenile escapades to notice her. But alas, fate, the master puppeteer, has a different, more daunting script to follow. It seems the universe has conspired to put her in this situation, testing her mettle, and marking this evening as one that would be etched in her memory forever. As Alice is cornered by the hooligans, an unexpected occurrence disrupts the imminent danger. Unseen till now, a figure emerges from the encroaching shadows. A young man, not much older than Alice's own daughter, steps into the harsh, unflattering glow of the street lamp. His appearance is sudden, almost mystifying, as if he had materialized out of thin air. The young man's does not fit his surrounding. He's not just another face in the crowd, there's an air of authority about him. He moves with a purpose, every step seeming to vibrate with an energy that is palpable even from a distance. His eyes are sharp, scanning the hooligans with a piercing gaze that makes them shift uncomfortably. His commanding aura doesn't go unnoticed. The rowdy crowd that just a moment ago seemed ready to pounce on Alice now seems unsure, their bravado waning under the young man's unrelenting gaze. He doesn't speak a word, yet his silent authority is enough to disperse the crowd. As if under a spell, the hooligans retreat, leaving Alice standing bewildered yet relieved. Rescued from the brink of danger, Alice turns to thank the unexpected savior. The sight that greets her is more stunning than the rescue itself. She finds herself staring into a pair of eyes that mirror her own, a beautiful hazel hue that she had seen every day in the mirror and in the old photographs tucked away in her drawer. Recognition dawns on her slowly. She could see familiar specks of gold in his eyes, the same ones she had once admired in a pair of innocent eyes that had stared up at her from a crib. A name, one that she hadn't spoken in 18 years, almost against her own volition, slips from her lips. "Daniel?" The young man smiles subtly, a softening look in his eyes that echoes years of longing and anticipation. He nods, confirming what she already knew in her heart. He is Daniel, her son. What follows is a whirlwind of emotions as Alice and Daniel embrace, their tears of joy and regret intermingling in a moving spectacle. They hold each other tightly, as though afraid the other might vanish if they let go. The room is filled with a tangible silence, broken only by their soft whispers and staggered breaths, the rawness of their reunion hanging heavy in the air. Alice's hands tremble as they trace the contours of Daniel's face, her fingers lingering over his features as if to cement them in her memory. Daniel, on the other hand, clings Alice, his adoptive mother, who had given him away during the tumultuous times of her youth when her life was a maelstrom of personal demons and hardship. He gazes into Alice's eyes, seeing all the years he'd missed reflected in her gaze. Their tears soon give way to laughter, echoing in the spacious room, but carrying an undercurrent of sorrow and remorse. Stories and memories that have laid dormant for years begin to surface, filling the air with tales of and heartache. They begin to fill in the gaps of their respective lives, their words painting a vivid tapestry of their individual experiences. Alice talks about the lonely years after Daniel's adoption, the anguish of her decision never quite leaving her. Daniel, meanwhile, speaks of his life with his adoptive parents, the love they provided, and the lingering questions about his origin that never left him. Each memory, each shared moment, brings them a step closer to understanding the choices that brought them to this point. Their stories continue to flow, the years of separation appearing to melt away as they journey deeper into their shared past. Daniel, who was raised by adoptive parents, and Alice, who gave him away to escape her own personal demons, find themselves on a journey to revisit their past. They journey into the depths of Alice's past, venturing through her history, unearthing memories and truths that had been buried deep within. Their journey takes them through winding paths, unraveling secrets that had laid dormant for years. The process is akin to archaeology, but instead of ancient artifacts, they're uncovering fragments of Alice's life, her experiences from a time long gone. The memories preserved in the recesses of her mind are a testament to her past. They dig deeper. Some memories are mere whispers, faded with time, while others are vivid, almost overpowering with their intensity. Each one is a puzzle piece that, once assembled, will paint a fuller picture. It's a strenuous endeavor requiring patience and fortitude. There's a certain kind of melancholy that accompanies this process, an underlying sorrow that permeates the air. Yet it's interspersed with moments of joy, of laughter, of love. The process is bittersweet, a mix of pain and pleasure, of grief and gratitude. Indeed, it's a painful process. The memories they unearth are not always pleasant. Some are steeped in sadness, in regret, in loss. They are confronted with a reality that is sometimes hard to accept. Yet, it's an essential part of healing. The process offers a sense of closure, a way to reconcile with the past, to learn from it, and to move forward. Throughout this journey, they uncover not just the memories but also the resilience that has defined Alice's life. They see her strength, her tenacity, her unwavering spirit. They witness her capacity to endure, to adapt, to overcome. It's this resilience that binds them together, a common thread that weaves through their collective narrative. In unearthing Alice's past, they unearth their own courage, their own resilience, and their own ability to face the trials of life. Through it all, they discover the resilience that binds them together. In this unexpected reunion, Alice and Daniel find solace and a newfound appreciation for the power of love and forgiveness. Their encounter with the hooligans had not only brought them together but also shattered the chains of their past. As they walk hand in hand, they realize the strength of their bond, a testament to the enduring nature of family ties, no matter how far or long they may be stretched. In the grand scheme of things, Alice's quiet life of solitude was disrupted by an unexpected encounter with hooligans. But this disruption led her to her long-lost son, and a journey into their shared past. It's a tale of reunion and healing, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of love and forgiveness.